This week's Michigan Lottery Excellence in Education winner is Dr. Samantha J. Corian with the Laker Middle School, part of the Elkton-Pigeon-Bayport Laker School District. Congratulations. We have a video from your nominator. Let's take a look.
Okay.
The reason I nominated Dr. Corian for the Excellence in Education Award is because she's an amazing teacher. Every morning when I get to school, she greets me in my third hour with a smile on her face that says this is going to be a great day. I love her as a teacher because she's not only fair with the students, but the students are mostly fair to her. I love Dr. Corian not only because she is a great teacher, but because she is my favorite and all-star mom. She's an all-star mom as well because she takes care of me, she watches after me and my sisters, and she loves us just as much as all our students at school. So when I go to school every day, I love to think of my mom as an amazing all-star teacher as well. That is why I decided to nominate her for this award. Thanks.
I love that. That's your daughter.
Yes.
When you found out, what went through your mind?
I got the message from my principal, and I said, that's okay, wow, that's great, and is it a joke on me? And he goes, no, it's real. I was like, really? It's real?
And then when you found out it was your daughter.
Well, I was even more like, oh my goodness, thank you. I guess thank you. So it was a cool experience.
As a music teacher, you have some advice for your students who may want to follow in your footsteps. What is that?
Don't ever stop practicing. Practice. Learn as much as you can on any instrument there is. So many music majors will go in and say, I am strictly this instrument. Branch out and learn a different instrument, and then the kids will respect you even more because they know that you can play what they're playing. And it makes the whole bond of the entire situation better. Just don't ever stop playing either. Play with a big band, play gig somewhere. Just don't stop the music.
You have a party every year before Christmas break. Tell me about that.
Okay, so technically you're not allowed to have a party in the high school, middle school area. So a long time ago, I've been teaching for 20 years. My dad, who's passed away now, he said, well, it's not a party. I said, well, what can I call it? And he says, well, it's a party. People arranging rowdily together. Yay!
I love it. This is important for you because tell me about that. Tell me what the kids get out of this.
The kids love it. And they just talked about the fact that they say you try to make the 2 or 3 days before Christmas break fun, because usually we're between concerts, we're not really working on something, and we do a white elephant thing, or we do a craft. I mean, in the music room, we do a craft and band, or we'll play Name That Christmas Carol. And it's just a chance for them to unwind and just have fun and not have to have all the work all the time.
And this is extra. You don't need to do that. Tell me why you would do that.
I believe if you put effort and the kids can see that you care, they'll give you the world. I give an ice cream party every year. I feed them. I feed the kids ice cream at the end of the year. I'll bring in snacks for them. And they'll know that I'll fight for them if they need something down there. And it's that extra step that they know that you care about them that will let them know that if they work for you, they're going to give you everything.
Yeah. Tell me about some of the performances that you've brought your students.
Oh, we just took a group this last month, a couple weeks ago, to see Hamilton. And we were able to get some group tickets there. I try to get, as one of my principals a long time ago said, and we're from a very small area, get your kids out of Dodge. And I try to travel with them. I want to take them. We've went to see Hamilton. We've seen Wicked in Chicago with a group. I've even taken groups down to Florida to play at Walt Disney World. And anytime I can tell them that music takes them somewhere, they'll take him around the world. For example, we just had our Blue Lake representative talk about international camp that came in. And I said, audition and you could go play in Switzerland. And just gives them a chance to see that the world is bigger than it is where we're at.
You know, music is a language. Mm-hmm. And when you get that language, it opens up the world. Mm-hmm. Tell me about that from your perspective.
I love it when the kids create music off the page. I tell the students, Anybody can play notes on a page. Anybody can play the notes on the page, but when you create the music, when you bring the swells and you put your emotion into it, that's creating music. And that's what I try to instill with the kids. Yeah, we got to know all the basics and the math part of it. But when we get to have that tingly feeling in our performance, or when you have that rush of energy just before the downbeat of a song, I said, that's the part of music that we want to instill on everybody that we're around.
Well, thank you for what you do.
Thank
and
you.
Making a difference in kids' lives.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Samantha receives a $1,500 check from the Michigan Lottery, and her class at Laker Middle School in Pigeon receives a $500 grant. Excellence in Education Awards, sponsored by the Michigan Lottery, providing more than $27 billion to public education since 1972.